As a veteran of 3 wars, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, Lieutenant Colonel James Anthony Jacques Michienzi has always been eager to serve. He earned dozens of prestigious awards throughout his decades of military service. Quite possibly, he is the most decorated veteran alive today. Before his years of service, he attended Cretin High School. He remembers the school as a place where the Christian brothers were dedicated to the development of young men and were serious about good behavior. It was a military academy in a time when military service was at the top of everyone's minds. As a captain in JROTC, Michienzi was in the Officers Club, as well as the calisthenic and crack drill platoons. He was involved in a variety of activities and was co-captain in football, basketball, and baseball. The class of 1943 was notable for their successes in sports. Michienzi is also a member of the CDH Athletic Hall of Fame. In his senior yearbook, he noted that his ambition was to be a pilot. After graduation, Michienzi wanted to join the Army Air Corps, but he did not pass the vision test and became a paratrooper instead. In 1944, he started his combat service in Belgium, where he fought in the Battle of the Bulge. As a member of the 513th Parachute Infantry, he parachuted to the German side of the Rhine in early 1945. As a first lieutenant in Korea, he refused medical treatment when wounded in order to lead his men to safety. In Vietnam, he led a battalion known as the Iron Fists, known for overtaking the opposition while suffering fewer casualties. He is one of only 325 American heroes awarded the Combat Infantry Badge for having served in combat during World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. After World War II, Michienzi enrolled at Nevada University and played football and basketball. He joined the ROTC program and was the Distinguished Military Graduate of the class of 1951. He met his wife Dorothy Dodie Daniel Michienzi at the airport when he was back in St. Paul visiting his mother. They married, and he joined the Berlin Command as an operations officer in 1957. Their eldest daughter, the first of 3, was born in Berlin, and the family lived there until 1960. Michienzi formally retired from the military on June 1, 1973. He and Dodie raised their 3 daughters, Anne Marie, Nancy Jo, and Lisa Jean, and settled in North Carolina. Lieutenant Colonel Michienzi is a role model for not only our cadets and students at Cretin-Derham Hall, but all Americans. He is the most honored member of the CDH JROTC Raider Brigade, and his character, values, and selfless service serve as a beacon for our cadets to follow each day. His love of and devotion to his nation and his fellow citizens is at the fundamental heart of patriotism and our Catholic faith.
This is Jacques Michienzi. Presently I'm living here at the Carolina Meadows in Chapel Hill area, and I like to just ponder a little bit and add that I have had some wonderful experiences in my military life. I felt that I made a contribution to try to get these soldiers to accomplish their mission and to get back or return home wholesome and professional so they can get on to their lives. And I think about the people I serve with and the loss on this particular day. And it's not a day of celebration, as I mentioned, but a day of just thoughtfulness, where they are now and what contribution they have made to our country.
For the last 50 years, Michienzi has been devoted to ensuring his fellow veterans receive the recognition they deserve, writing commendations, and speaking at Veterans Day and Memorial Day events. In 2019, he traveled to Normandy, France with a group of high school students in honor of the 75th anniversary of the D-Day invasion. The Richard R. Engler Lifetime Achievement Award is presented to honor a lifetime of exemplary service and dedication to Cretin-Derham Hall and the broader CDH community. This award is presented in recognition of the long history of service by Dick Engler, the president of Cretin-Derham Hall between 1990 and 2015, whose commitment and hard work impacted generations of CDH families. Congratulations, Lieutenant Colonel James Anthony Jacques Michienzi.